The Court of Arbitration for Sport is holding a hearing later on the case of the 15-year-old Russia skating sensation Kamila Valieva, who failed a drug test before the Beijing Olympics. Kamila Valieva was part of the Olympic gold medal winning Russian team, but she is now waiting to hear whether that result will stand. Peru's new environment minister says the Spanish oil company Repsol is not doing enough to clean up the damage caused by an oil leak from one of its refineries a month ago. After visiting some of the affected coastal areas near the capital Lima, Modesto Montoya said wildlife was still suffering the impact of the spill. The US government has expressed concern over the continuation of violence against journalists in Mexico. Heber Lopez was shot on Thursday, the fifth reporter to be murdered this year. The US Embassy in Mexico called the shooting a loathsome act. Mr. Lopez ran an independent news website specializing in reporting corruption in local government. Mauritius is preparing to raise its national flag on the disputed Chagos archipelago in the Indian Ocean. The islands were claimed by Britain more than 50 years ago to allow the US to build an airbase there, and residents were forcibly removed from their homes. A riot broke out in Sao Paulo on Saturday night after the Brazilian team Palmeiras lost the Club World Cup final to Britain's Chelsea. Police moved in to disperse the crowds shortly after the match. Sao Paulo's military police said one man was shot and killed in the violence. The match was being played in Abu Dhabi, but thousands of fans had gathered at Palmeiras' stadium in Sao Paulo to watch the game on big screens. Now, thousands of people have flocked to Venice to celebrate Carnival for the first time in 2 years. The event usually draws tourists from around the world, but it was curtailed in 2020 as infections soared in Italy, and the following year it was cancelled amid another wave of infections. Organisers and attendees hope this year's event will mark a slow return to normality.